Long ago, when the world was still young and the gods walked among mortals, there was a being both revered and feared, Isu, the clever trickster, the messenger of the gods, and the guardian of the crossroads. It is said that when the Creator molded the first humans from clay, a spark of divine mischief escaped into the world. This spark took form as Isu, a child born laughing, his eyes gleaming with secrets. From the moment he could walk, he danced between realms, between the world of men and the world of spirits, between order and chaos. One day, Isu came upon two farmers who were once the best of friends but had grown bitter with envy. The first farmer, Ade, had the finest yams in the village, while the second, Bola, had the strongest goats. Each believed the other was favored by the gods. Isu, ever the provocateur, decided to teach them a lesson. He disguised himself as a wandering trader and approached Ade. "Ade," he said, "Bola has been boasting that his goats are so strong they could uproot your yams in a single night." Ade, furious, stormed home and built a tall fence around his farm. Then Isu went to Bola and whispered, "Bola, Ade has been saying his yams are so mighty, they could poison your goats if they ever graze near his land." Bola, enraged, tied his goats far from Ade's farm. Days passed and both men suffered. Ade's yams grew weak without goat manure to nourish the soil, and Bola's goats grew thin without fresh yam leaves to eat. Finally, they met at the crossroads where Isu sat laughing. "Why do you laugh at our misery?" they demanded. Isu revealed himself in his true form, his staff glowing with divine light. "I laugh because your pride blinded you. The gods gave you gifts to share, not to hoard. The crossroads is where choices meet. Will you walk the path of strife or the path of wisdom?" Shamed, Ade and Bola reconciled, sharing their harvests and restoring their friendship. Isu was not just a trickster, he was also the messenger between heaven and earth. The gods relied on him to carry their words to mortals, but Isu, being playful, often twisted messages just enough to test men's hearts. Once the sky god Orun sent Isu to deliver a warning to a greedy king. Orun said, "Share your wealth or your kingdom will fall." But Isu, grinning, told the king, "Hide your wealth, or your kingdom will take it from you." The king, fearful, hoarded even more, until his people rebelled and overthrew him. When Orun demanded why Isu had altered the message, Isu simply said, "Truth is a knife, some must feel its edge to learn." To this day, Isu stands at the crossroads, between fate and free will, between wisdom and folly. Some curse his name when misfortune strikes.